Hello, welcome back to Lovely Moments Creating. My name is Jenny and I create lovely DIYs using mostly items that I find at the Dollar Tree. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Come on in, join the family by hitting that subscribe button and remembering the notification bell. So if you want to see some lovely DIYs, then let's get crafty. And so for all three of my Dollar Tree DIYs today, I will be using these floral bunches that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I absolutely love these floral pieces. They are absolutely cute. I like that they have the little burlap ribbon design on them. So for all three DIYs today, I will be using these floral bunches. I also have this little hello sign. The Dollar Tree now have all of these little signs, and I picked up a few of those. And I will be using these Memorial Day signs for today's Dollar Tree DIY and some of my favorite decorative rope. You know, I use the other rope too, but I actually like this one better. So what I'm going to do is get started with the first DIY. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the strings from these Memorial Day signs, and I'm going to glue these two signs together facing each other. I've been doing a lot of crafting, more than usual. I guess since we're staying home more, I'm crafting more. And I have been crafting using a lot of stuff out of my stash, but I do have an essential job, so when I do get off work, lately I have been stopping at the Dollar Tree to see what new items they have out. I have been safe. I keep my mask on straight after work, and I just pick up a few pieces. I'm going to go ahead and paint this DIY using my Carmel acrylic paint. Now for these DIYs today, the paint that I'll be using I purchased at Walmart, but all the rest of my items for today will be coming from the Dollar Tree. And so now that everything is dry, I'm going to start adding the decor to this DIY. But first I am going to clip my floral pieces off of the bunch. I did stock up this last trip I made to the Dollar Tree because I don't want to have to make any more stops for a while. Now what I'm going to do is I had a little sticker fight, as you can see on the back of this board, and the sticker did win. So it's okay because you would not be seeing that part anyway, but sometimes those stickers are so hard to take off. What I'm doing now is I'm just going to go along the top of this piece with each one of my little floral pieces, and I'm just going to glue them down straight across the top of this DIY. I'm just going to cover my little stems with some burlap ribbon across the back just to give them some extra security, and I just don't like the little sticks being exposed. Even though you won't see the back of the DIY, I still would like to cover the little stems up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fluff my flowers out. I'll fluff them out more once I finish decorating the front of this DIY. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the rope, and I'm going to go across the top of the little flower pot with 4 layers of the rope. I really like this rope. I haven't used it a lot in DIYs because the Dollar Tree haven't always sold this one, or maybe my Dollar Tree didn't sell these, or maybe I just haven't been in the Dollar Tree as much lately, so I haven't seen this rope. But like I said, lately I've been making stops after work to restock on my stash, and I was able to grab some of this, and I stocked up on some other items while I was in the Dollar Tree. And like I said, I be safe and I wear my mask and my gloves and I'm social distancing, but I did stock up because I don't like stopping when I get off work. But I did, you know, get a couple of items that I can use. And so now that I finished all the layers of the rope, I'm going to go along the sides, and this is where I'm going to add my rope where I can hang my door sign. And after I attach the rope to each side, I'm going to go in and trim down any extra strings or rope pieces that's hanging. I'm also going to add the little hello sign that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I didn't paint that sign or anything. I just glued the hello straight down. I really like how my little door sign came out. I hung it up on the door and it looked absolutely cute. I fluffed the flowers out a little more and it really turned out beautifully. So what I'm going to do is get ready for the second Dollar Tree DIY. What I will be using for this DIY is one of these tall vases. I have my paint for today, and I'll be using the same caramel color paint as well as my dark gray acrylic paint. I will be using some of these tower blocks, and as you know, these are little tower games out of the toy section of the Dollar Tree. I have some burlap ribbon, and of course I'll be using some of those burlap ribbon florals. I guess that's what we'll call those. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble my little tower pieces, and I'm going to glue 2 of them together, and I'm going to do 4 of those pairs. And after I make 4 pairs of 2s, I'm going to line them up and glue 2 pairs together, going one way. And then I'm going to take the other pair and I'm going to glue them on each side to form like a cross design. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the remaining towers and I'm going to glue one to the bottom of each 4. And now I'm going to paint this piece with my caramel color and my vase with the dark gray. And now that those 2 have dried, I'm just going to go around the base of this vase with some of the burlap ribbon. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut my 2 bunches of florals. I'm going to cut them down some so they can fit in the vase nicely. And they have notches on the bottom, so I'm going to cut off like maybe three notches, and it'll be the desired size. Yes, that's the size I want, so I'm going to cut off the other ones. And now what I'm going to do is add this little other floral bunch that I found at the Dollar Tree, but I don't want the greenery in there, so I'm going to take the floral pieces off the top so I can remove the greenery, and then I'm going to put them right back on, and I'm going to add that to the vase. So this is the final look of the second Dollar Tree DIY. I think it came out absolutely cute. I love this little vase decor. And so now I'm going to get started on the third Dollar Tree DIY for today. And what I'll be using for that Dollar Tree is I have some foam. And one piece of the foam for the top, I painted it with my black acrylic paint. I like doing that technique because it makes it look like dirt. I'll be using this plunger, but not that part. I'm just going to be using the stick. And I have some more of that rope. And I'll be using this pot. I will not be painting it. I'll be using it as is. And I have some of my leftover Dollar Tree rocks that I'll be using for today. And of course, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'll be using these floral bunches for all three of the DIYs. The first thing I'm going to do is I was going to remove this sticker, but I'm tired of fighting with stickers today, so I'm just going to cover it up with the rope. You're not going to see it anyway. And so I'm going to get started with wrapping the plunger stick with this rope. I really like the color of this rope. I'm going to cut off these little end pieces first. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add some glue to the very top of the plunger, and then I'm going to glue the rope right at the top. What I'm going to do first is make sure I cover the very top of the stick. So I'm going to add some more glue and wrap it around until the top of the plunger stick is covered, and then I'll start wrapping. I can't even talk today either. I'm going to start wrapping the rest of the plunger stick. Okay, so now I have covered the stick except for the very part where it's twisted into the plunger piece. And what I'm going to do now is add my foam to the pot, and I'm going to make sure that I add the other pieces to the bottom and put the piece that I painted at the top. Now I'm just trying to get my foam to fit in there exactly how I want it. I'm going to glue that foam down after I finish decorating the stick, because I know I'm going to be moving it a lot, and I'm just going to twist and stick that right through the foam. And eventually when I finish, I'm going to glue that down too, but I'm not going to glue anything down until I attach my floral pieces, because I know I'm going to be moving the stick and I don't want to detach it after I glued it. So what I'm going to do is make sure I have that where I want it, and then I'm going to start. Oh my God, what is wrong with me today? I can't talk. I'm going to add my rocks first to the DIY, and then I'm going to start attaching my floral pieces that I pre-cut off the bunch, just like I did in the previous DIY. And I'm just arranging my rocks, and I'm just going to go in and stick them straight through the rope. The first floral piece though, I'm going to add some glue to the top because I want that to come from the top. I don't want that piece to flop down to the side, because that's going to be part of the little tree. And then I'm just adding the rest of my pieces in by sticking them straight through the rope until I form my little tree. And now that I'm finished, I'm going to go ahead with the glue now and tighten everything up. And now that everything is glued down and where I like it, I am completely finished with my Dollar Tree DIY tree. Dollar Tree DIY tree. Yes, it came out absolutely cute. It came out just the way I wanted to. All three of these DIYs today came out absolutely cute. I love the door hanging sign and I love the little centerpiece. I think these DIYs are absolutely beautiful. And I think that I'm going to do another DIY using the same technique with the rope on the plunger, but I have something else in mind, so stay tuned for that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. If so, please remember to give my video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, join the family and subscribe to my channel. And remember, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.
We're gonna keep it low key, keep it softly spoken.